Terra, Plana, Reloaded.
Casing was an analyst and engineer at Rocketdyne, the company that designed the Apollo rockets. Meanwhile, America's space program was having difficulty even getting off the ground.
The chances of getting to the moon and returning safely to Earth were something like 0.0017%. In other words, virtually an impossibility.
What actually happened, in my mind, is that during the 60s, they said, if you can't make it, fake it.
How powerful a computer did you have? In today's terminology, how powerful would you say it was?
Well, it was not as good as a laptop, but it was probably a little better than a handheld. It actually had, I mean, some of you that are computer nerds.
He's a pilot, he's not a nerd.
You know, Apollo computer had 32K of fixed memory and 2K of erasable. That was it. No screen, no sound, no icons, no nothing. Just, and the keyboard just had, it had 0 through 10, read, clear, and enter. I think it might have been 1 or 2 more keys. No graphics, no screen, no. On its best days, it couldn't get to 1 megahertz. So it was slow and weak, but it got its there.
The Earth is quite beautiful from space and from the moon. It looks quite small and quite remote, but it's very blue and covered with white lace and of the clouds, and the continents are clearly seen, although they have very little color from that distance. I don't recall during the period of time that we were photographing the solar corona what stars we could see.
I don't remember seeing any.
There's no blast crater under the LEM is one of the most conclusive pieces of evidence that I find supporting the hope.
No módulo lunar visto atrás do astronauta, claramente alguém se esqueceu de criar uma cratera debaixo do motor, já que ele tem 10.000 libras de força de empuxo, já que essa cratera foi uma das preocupações da NASA nas provas feitas em Terra. A NASA temia que o módulo viesse a cair dentro de uma cratera que ele mesmo criaria quando descesse. E nessa ampliação parece que o módulo lunar apenas foi posto em cima e observamos que não há um só grão de poeira lunar sobre a pata do módulo.
To have a powerful rocket engine blast the surface of the moon blasting away all of the dust, and then find footprints surrounding the lunar lander, that to me would be an impossibility.
Eu não acredito que o homem foi à Lua, etc.
Eu não acredito que o homem foi à Lua, etc.
Why has nobody been to the moon in such a long time?
That's not an 8-year-old's question. That's my question. I want to know, but I think I know. Because we didn't go there, and that's the way it happened. And if it didn't happen, it's nice to know why it didn't happen, so in the future, if we want to keep doing something, we need to know why something stopped in the past that we wanted to keep it going. But I think I know. Because we didn't. Because we didn't. Because we didn't.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
Raindrops are falling on my head, and just like the guy whose feet are too big for his bed, nothing seems to fit. Those raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun.
The only limit to a human future is in our own imaginations.
Sleeping on the job, those raindrops are falling on